welcome back to the channel. I'm headed over to my other employer, whatever you want to call them. I'm about to go in here and check out is it a Dodge Durango? Okay, I'm gonna have to turn around. It's either Dodge Durango or a damn Jeep Grand Cherokee, one of them. Y'all know the drill, man. I'm considered a troubleshooter, okay? Yes, they get these vehicles over here that they can't seem to figure out. And who do they call? Not Ghostbuster guys. They call JT the car guy. You know why? Yeah, I'm sure you know why. Well, anyway, let me stop clowning around. Going here. I don't want to be in here all day. Y'all know this is hey, look at that PT Cruiser. I wonder what's wrong with that PT Cruiser. Well, anyway, I got a job to do. So guys, I think and another lady was supposed to meet me over here too. Okay, he had her set up. She got a 300. He had her set up to meet me or come the same time I'm gonna be here, all right? So, I'm doing too much damn talking. What we gonna do? Now guys, y'all know I gotta sneak and record. I don't like, that's kind of tacky, them seeing me record. Guys, like it's this, in for will not shift or come out of gear or something like that. Transmission issue. Let's see. This is a no crank. Unless, okay, I got the key on, which should release, and I got the brake on, the shift interlock. Shift interlock not releasing. All right, guys, this is a no crank / no shift in the gear. And mind you, okay, they had this was told in. The shifter emergency brake is up. This car could very well be in gear manually. Physically, transmission could be in gear. Okay, remember guys, if you turn this and the safety feature has kicked in, and what I mean by that, there's a feature on most cars nowadays that will allow you to not be able to crank the car in the event that it's in gear. If that feature has been activated, that's literally why I'm not getting a no crank. I'm not even sure I'm in park. I mean, as far as the shifter, yes, it's showing to be in park. But who knows if I'm really in park from a transmission standpoint. So what we need to do, or what I need to do, is manually verify that this vehicle is in park or neutral. That is the only thing that will allow that ground, hear me now, that ground signal at the starter relay. That's why I do most of my no crank diagnosis at the starter relay. At the starter relay, you know how coil works, right? You got to have power supply on one end and the ground for you jump that coil, for you to be able to jump that coil and allow 12 volts to go to the starter. That ground typically comes from the PCM, likely pin 85 on a typical ISO relay. All right, now that ground will be there if everything is intact. Couple of things that will allow that ground not to be there. One is, you guessed it, the shifter. If you're in gear or you in reverse or drive, that ground will be snatched away. Okay, so yes, no ground, no start, no crank. I mean, another thing will snatch that ground away is security. Yes, this key is gray. That's not a physical remote, but this key is gray, indicating that it has security. Security is installed on this car, factory security. So if the wrong key is installed, is a chip in this key. If it's not picked up by the skim module, that will take that ground away. So there's a couple things that will allow you not to crank at all. One is security, and one is if you're in gear. Those are safety features. Well, this is a safety feature. This is a theft feature, theft deterrent. You will not be able to start the car, even if you go get a key and cut it. You stick it in here and turn it. If the chip and the key don't match the skim, it's not gonna crank. So guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to do some manual thinking, some manual things. All right, we're gonna go manually go to the transmission. Look, guys, what do y'all see? What do y'all see here? Can anybody? All right, I don't have time to wait. So look, this is a Jeep Wrangler, likely not equipped with a 4-wheel drive. You hardly ever see Jeep Wranglers not equipped with 4-wheel drives, right? There's no 4-wheel drive. There's no transfer case likely on this car. We're about to go under it in a minute, but there's no gear level right here, which means This is just a rear-wheel drive Jeep Wrangler. All right, let me take a break. When I come back, we're going underneath to see what we can find. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Oh, all right, guys. Good thing this is Jeep. It's sitting up fairly high, so let's go dumpster diving. I typically I don't like doing this at all, but y'all know in this industry, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, what do y'all see? Anybody see anything out of the ordinary, out of the norm? We're looking for the shifter. Yeah, there it is right there, guys. Now, what we need to determine, okay, it's on there, but that's not telling me nothing. I still don't know. I'm gonna take it off and manually put it in park. All right, my light just died, so hold tight. Oh, okay, so I wasn't in park because y'all see what I just did? I know I don't have no light, but I don't know if that's park or not, or all the way back here is park. I don't know. Let's try this one first, all the way back here, and then if not, we'll know to go all the way forward. All right, hold tight. Look at that. I got cranking, guys. So, what does that tell me? Or what does that tell you? Problem, ladies and gentlemen, is in here. What we just did was manually go to the transmission and manually put the physical transmission into park. That gave me my ground signal back to the starter relay because the computer is monitoring the transmission range sensor. All right, not the physical shifter. And that's a good thing because you still should be able to start and shift your car in the event that this has failed. So because the transmission range sensor told the PCM that the car is in park now, it's either park or neutral that will allow cranking. I put it all the way forward, so that indicates I was in park. Now that it's in park, send that ground signal out to the starter relay, and as you saw, I just started the car. So where do we go from here? Well, we have a problem with the shifter, guys. See, I can go into gear now. Well, I can move the shifter. I got the cable physically off of the shifter level. Make sure you don't want this thing to just up and move. So this is off, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to tear this apart and see if anything broken. If not, you could very well just simply need a shifter cable. But we won't know until we get in it, guys, right? So don't sense a guesstimating, guys. Let's find out what's going on. Tell you what, let me go grab some tools. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm proceeding with disassembling it. I'm trying to just remove the top part. All I did was so far was just remove the panel from right here, and it appears that this just pops up. Okay, so let me put this back into neutral. Just lift up on this. Emergency brake up so we can clear. Put this back in park. All right, did I gain enough access to see? Oh man, guys, look. Right here, it's off. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, here's the lever. Make sure y'all can get a good, yeah. So this was just laying over to the side. Now, I would be cautious to just simply pop this back on and call that a fix. Came off for a reason, guys. I'm gonna hook everything back up and see. So what you gotta determine, which one do you need, the shifter or the cable. Let me see. It appears the shifter is working as designed. My feet is off the brake, which means interlock is activated. I can't put it in gear. Once I press on the brake, interlock just kicked off. So now what you should do, verify Yeah, see that lever is moving. All right, so let's do this, guys. Let's put let's attach everything. Y'all see why I just put that on here? Now I'm gonna go underneath and hook that cable back up and see. We're gonna see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna hook this back up. Remember, I'm in park. All right, y'all see that? Now let's see, is everything back to normal? All right. Got start. Emergency brake off. Hey, I can move, y'all. Look at that, I'm moving. So, what did we learn from this? I'm gonna have to go with a cable, guys. Why is this airbag light on? Did I just unplug any? No, I didn't. I don't know. I have to scan it. But for the all intents and purposes, I'm gonna have to go with a shifter cable because the mechanical portion of this shifter doing what it's supposed to do. It doesn't. There's no play in this leveler, and a shifter cable is a wearable item. Okay, over time it will wear out. Remember, this car has 170,000 miles, so I'm going with a shifter cable, guys. If they approve the shifter cable, I'll show y'all how it's done. All right, but for now, y'all know the drill. I have to close this video. I guess this will be part one. If a cable, they're likely gonna buy it because it was told in no start. How do you say no? Never mind. Then you get to leave your car at the shop. No, so it's almost gonna be a guarantee to part two because you have no choice. This was told here, which means you dedicated and I won't say committed, but you obviously want your car fixed, right? So stay tuned. I'll tell y'all what, just stay tuned for part two and we're gonna get this thing driven in the shop. I don't have to push it, thank goodness. All right, this part one was just the diagnosis. Part two will be the repair. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Man, I appreciate y'all watching the video. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video.